Good morning, students. I, Chandrapal, your English teacher, welcome all of you in your 10th class. Congratulations to every student who is promoted in class 10th. Students, as you know, lockdown is going on. School are shut. Everybody is locked in his room. But the government has instructed us to continue your study while you are staying at home. We want that you should study at home. This is a new type of experience for all of us, and I hope that you will do your study very seriously, because it is not certain up to how much time this lockdown will continue. There are basically 2 books for your 10th class syllabus. The first book is First Light, which is for detailed study. The second book is Footprints Without Feet. I hope that you will arrange all these books from your students who have already appeared for class 10th, and you will also hand over your books to the 9th class students, last year 9th class students. Today we will study our first poem, Dust of Snow. This poem is written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost, as you know, is an American poet. He was born in 1874 and he died in 1963. Robert Frost is a symbolic poem. There is a very deeper and very deeper meaning of all his poems. He has written a number of poems, and in every class there is one or the other poem in your syllabus. Students, if you remember, in 9th class you had one poem, The Road Not Taken, written by Robert Frost. This is also a very interesting poem, a poem with a very deep meaning. Actually, Robert Frost, all poems are very simple, but they have a very deep meaning. थोड़ा आपको हिंदी में बता देता हूँ. रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट अमेरिका के 20th सेंचुरी के एक बहुत ही प्रसिद्ध पोएट हैं. उनकी पोएम ऊपर से देखने में बड़ी ही सिंपल लगती हैं, लेकिन उनकी पोएम का एक डीपर मीनिंग होता है, गहरा अर्थ होता है. तो इस साल के सिलेबस में आपकी रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट की एक पोएम है डस्ट ऑफ स्नो, जिसको हम डिटेल में स्टडी करेंगे. बच्चों, दिस पोएम इज वेरी शॉर्ट, having only 2 stanzas. There are only 8 lines in it, and still the poem has a very deep meaning. The poem is all about nature. The poet has a great regard for nature. One day the poet was in a very sad mood. He was coming out of his house and he reached an orchard. He reached under a hemlock tree while coming out from his house. The poet was in a very sad mood. He saw a crow sitting on the hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous plant. with small flowers. Crow is also a symbol of evil. Hemlock tree is also a symbol of evil because it is a poisonous plant. The crow was sitting on the hemlock tree. The crow shook down a branch of the tree and some dust particle fell on the poet. Any other person may take this incident as a befall on him, but the poet welcomed this incident and he remained happy for rest of the day. His mood changed completely. So the poem has a symbolic significance for us that in nature every incident has a deeper meaning for us. Every incident happening in the lap of nature can transform our mood from sadness to happiness. So we should visit nature, we should have a high regard for nature. थोड़ा हिंदी में समझा देता हूँ आपको कि ये पोयम बहुत ही सिंपल पोयम है। इसमें केवल 8 ही लाइनें हैं और ये लाइनें बहुत ही एक गहरा अर्थ रखती हैं। पोयम बहुत ही सिंपल लैंग्वेज में लिखी हुई है। पोइट कहता है कि पोइट एक बार अपने घर से निकलते हुए अपने बाग में ऑर्चर्ड में पहुंचता है, जहां पर उसने एक हेमलक के पेड़ को देखा। हेमलक का पेड़ एक बड़ा ही पॉइजनस प्लांट होता है जिसके ऊपर सफेद रंग के फूल आते हैं। ये शुभ चीज के होने का प्रतीक नहीं माना जाता। कौवा भी हमारी संस्कृति के अनुसार एक अशुभ पक्षी माना जाता है। दोनों ही चीजों को देखकर कौवे को और हेमलक ट्री को देखकर कोई भी व्यक्ति है उसका मूड ऑफ हो सकता है, वो दुखी हो सकता है। लेकिन ये इंसिडेंट कवि के मूड को हमेशा के लिए बदल देता है, पूरे दिन के लिए बदल देता है और वो इस इंसिडेंट को देखकर दुखी ना होकर पूरा दिन खुश रहता है। तो इस प्रकार से कवि के मन में हमारी नेचर के लिए बहुत ही सम्मान है। वो नेचर के अंदर, नेचर का मतलब होता है प्रकृति, प्रकृति का मतलब होता है हमारे चारों तरफ का वातावरण, जिसमें सभी एनिमल्स, सभी बर्ड्स, सन, क्लाउड्स, मून और इसके अतिरिक्त जो भी हम अपने चारों तरफ नेचुरल ग्रीनरी देखते हैं वो सब नेचर में शामिल होता है। तो कवि कहना चाहता है कि हमें नेचर के अंदर होने वाली हर घटना का स्वागत करना चाहिए।